I'm going to begin this conversation from the back door. You're photographing me, probably in color because you can. But I would think maybe this would be just as well if you photographed me in black and white. Because each thing you do should respect all that you have to do and all that makes something clearer. How to make the complex clear. Would I be any clearer in color than I am in black and white? No. Probably black and white is good enough for somebody to tell the truth. And I am in this moment, this chapter in my life, trying to think of those modalities that extract from us clarity, where we can approach the truth much as calculus with the two people who invented it almost simultaneously, Newton and Leibniz, approaches the truth of a solution, never quite get there, but approaches it. So in every project or everything I think about, I go backwards to try to find the beginning before the beginning. And what's the beginning before the beginning of cities? The UN came out and said 50% or 51% or whatever they said a few years ago of people in the world live in cities. And yet nowhere in that great pronouncement that is now part of our vernacular, it's ubiquitous, everybody says we have to be concerned with cities because half of us live in cities and we have to improve the cities and we have to change things and make them the air clean and the water clean. Well, of course you have to do all that. I mean, there's not a question about you should improve housekeeping. It's like saying you should clean your house. Yes, you should clean your house. Those are needs. Needs should be taken care of. But the UN never said, well, what is a city? Is it the urbanized area? Is it the political area? Is it the area it serves? Is it the taxable area? Does it go across borders? Is it within one country, one state, one region? Is it the lights at night? Is it the transportation lines? Is it a combination of all those algorithms? What's a city? What gets served? And then how do you measure the people who get served? And how do you develop a system of measurement where one city can talk to another city so they can understand success and failure? Now, I know that all seems, everybody can nod their head, sure, yeah, we should do that. Oh, it probably already exists. We have maps. We don't have maps to the same scale, but that's the easy part. What we don't have is the same legends. So if you go down even within a country, like if you take the United States, which has its census, which is not collected in any equal area way, it's block data and its area data. It's not collected it's collected because of political districts, where they gerrymander them to get Republican and Democratic votes. It's not collected in a scientific way. So you have the collection being absurd. You have city limits. Well, we can't say New York City is the 5 boroughs. Doesn't it leak into New Jersey and Connecticut in a major way? Does it not serve that area? And then if we look at how they describe their land use, is it the ground floor? Is that what they're measuring? What happens to a multi-use building? Is it just industrial, where in another city it's light industrial and heavy industrial, or an airport is considered open space or commercial, and another place, a graveyard is considered off the tax rates, but another place is called a park, another place an open space, another place it's religious? So the patterns that make up cities aren't comparable within a country and from country to country. So successes and failures from country to country of any kind of action that anybody takes is incomprehensible, like you were speaking Finnish and I was speaking Mandarin. We wouldn't be communicating. We'd be nodding our head, or if I was cute or you were cute, we go like that. But it's not communication. It's not subtle communication. It's not historical communication in which you can base action on. Understanding precedes action.